I wanted to provide a little assistance on the assignment for this week where you are creating two pie charts, recording the results for your playing of the Monty Hall game. Here I have some fake data that I put together on what happened when I switched my option of the three doors and what happened when I didn't switch. I want to use this example to show you how you can create two separate pie charts using this data. And what I want us to focus on is that you want to be using the frequencies. So the total number of wins and the total number of losses is what you want to focus on. You would not be creating the pie charts by having the individual tallies per game of the 10 that you played for each. So here I have the total games, which if I were to do a summary, is 20 plays. And then if I copy this formula and paste it down here, it refers to this data down here. If you double click, you see. So here is my total plays. This is just for example. What we want to do to create the chart is select our data. Here I am highlighting the switched data. I'm going to go to Insert, I'm going to select Chart, and I'm going to select a flat non-3D chart. Here, because I selected my headers, my column headers, and my row header, it automatically gave a legend to the data and a title for the data. Now I asked for you to format the data using the labels. So if you select here from charts, you can see that there's some options for how you can have the values represented. You can simply select this layout, which gives us the name of the category and the value in percentage. Or you can also do so by right-clicking and selecting Format Data Labels, or selecting in Data Labels from the chart layout that you want to show the value and a percentage. Data Label Options provides you access to what you can show within the chart. Here we want to check off on percentage and category name. The value would simply give you the actual tallies, the frequencies, but for this example, you don't necessarily need it. And you can click OK. So that is how you would select the data for the first chart. Now we can set this chart aside. And now I want to select the data. What I want to do to make it more simple for me is select the column headers, like so. Hold my control key. If you're on a Mac, it would be your command key. And then select the pursuing row, which is the not switched. From there, I would do the same thing. I would go to Chart, Insert Chart, select Pie, and again, it automatically gave me what I wanted. I can change the formatting by going to the quick layouts or simply, again, right-clicking or going through chart layout, chart labels. And you want to make sure that you have your title. The way that you can add a footnote would be to insert, let's unclick the chart because sometimes when you're clicked in the chart it doesn't allow you to do much. Insert, text box, and here you can select the area and say Monty Hall game results for H. Baez, March 2014. So I'm just making up a little data source footnote, and let me call it that, data source. This is simply to get in the habit of creating a data source footnote because we want to always tell the viewer, tell the reader, the interpreter, where the information is coming from. I would shrink the font size so it's not taking up too much space, move it around. And then I also asked for you to select this chart and to import it into your blog post as a picture, an image, and you want to put that in the body of your blog post. So you're going to save as picture, title it whatever you desire, chart test. I'm going to put it on my desktop, save. Now for those of you who need assistance with putting the image into the blog post, I am here in our module, week 1. I'm going to enter the blog area. Let it load for a second, and I'm going to create a blog entry. Here I'm going to simply call this test title, for example, and text test, for example, here. Now what I want to do, preferably with a blog post, you would want to put the image above your text so that then your text becomes somewhat the caption to the image you are presenting. So what I did was simply enter a line above my text, and in the tools here for the text editor, you have an insert edit image. When you select the insert image tool, you can browse your computer for the images. Now I'm going to go to the desktop, go to chart test, select open, call it test, title test, and insert. Here you will see the chart. Then you can edit your text as needed. Note that you can add more than one chart. In this example, I've simply added both of the same, but you want to add the chart for switched and the chart for not switched. Post your entry. And you should be able to view both your images and your text. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions using Q&A, whether those are questions about Excel and creating the chart or submitting your charts as blog posts that have an image and a body of text. Good luck!